Sometimes it looks like hell is empty and all the devils are here. But then I try to get back to my Zen state, and I try to love people. You can go to Google and you can enter pictures to restore your faith in humanity. It's important to see here that she can be moved, that she can love a creature of another species. We are the first species to question our own diet. And finally, positivity. So, it's not easy to be positive in this world today. I'm sorry to throw this horrific image at you. It's not easy to be positive about people like these in the world, or with this happening, for instance, or this asshole doing whatever he's doing. It's not easy to like people sometimes. So, sometimes it looks like this. This is a very powerful quote, I think, by Shakespeare. Sometimes it looks like hell is empty and all the devils are here. Have you ever had that feeling? Like, I know people in the animal movement very often have this, sort of misanthropy. Many people who are into animals don't like people very much because people fuck so much things up. I understand that feeling. And also the people who are not bad, they often look very indifferent, right? I think this is another very powerful quote. We are haunted by the horror of what we do to animals, but we are equally haunted by how unhaunted others are, right? By the indifference of other people. That is so difficult to understand for us. That unhauntedness, that indifference. And yes, sometimes I have what I call my falling down moments, that I want to take a flamethrower to this planet. This is from the movie called Falling Down, I can recommend it. But then I try to get back to my Zen state, and I try to love people. And I try to realize again that actually optimism is a moral duty. Optimism, positivity about people. Why is that? Well, because we'll be able to recruit many more people to our cause, I think, if we're optimistic. And also it's more bearable for ourselves. If we're going to be angry all the time, we're going to burn out. It's going to be hard. We're going to be unhappy. We don't want it, right? So, we have to be more, I think, like dogs. How dogs look at people, right? We have to see people the way dogs see us, to some extent positively. Let me tell you one thing that I think is a way to see our species as a positive development in this universe. So there's a movie called La Belle Verte, a French movie, The Green Beautiful. And it's about aliens somewhere on another planet far away, and they are enlightened. And they undertake missions to other planets. And one day, one of their leaders asked, it's time to go back to Earth. Who wants to go to Earth on a civilizing mission? And everybody goes like, no, not Earth. Don't send me to Earth. There's one brave female alien who says, okay, I'll go to Earth. And she flies to Earth, or however she gets here. And every person, every human that she gets in contact with is changed because of having met her, having met the alien. And one of the people that she meets is a woman who just comes out of a butcher shop. And the alien asks her, what did you do in there? And the woman says, I bought meat, of course, duh. And the alien says, why did you buy meat? And she just wants to eat it, of course. And the alien is shocked, of course. Shocked to hear that on this planet we are eating dead animals. And then she walks on. But because of the meeting with that alien, the woman is changed. And she opens the package of meat, and she sits down on the pavement, and she looks at it like this. And she's wondering, what she's doing with that piece of meat. And I think that is a bit illustrative of what is happening on this world. And you could say that we are the first species to question our own diet. That is beautiful. There's never been a lion thinking like, maybe today I eat a tofu burger. There's certainly never been a conference of lions thinking about how can we convince other lions to stop eating gazelles, like we have here. So the fact that we, a small group of people as yet, can think about what we eat, that we have developed a consciousness that can not only develop horrible things, but can also question whether what we are doing is the right thing, I think that is something to be positive about. So, I finish with this. You may not buy all this positive shit. You may say tonight, after you've watched another horrible YouTube video of animal suffering, you may say like, shh, no, I don't believe in humanity. But then you can do the following. You can go to Google and you can enter pictures to restore your faith in humanity. And then you will find wonderful pictures like this fireman giving water to a koala in a forest fire, or these two guys saving a sheep drowning in a river, or these traffic cops helping a duck and her little ducklings across the road somewhere in Japan. Or my favorite here, a fireman giving a cat back to his person. You see that the cat doesn't care all that much. But you can see on this woman's face how glad she is to have that cat back. And of course that cat is not a pig or a chicken or a cow, and she may very well have that kind of animal on her plate that night, a chicken or a pig. But it's important to see here that she can be moved, that she can love a creature of another species. We should always remember that we are capable of that. I think that is something that should give us hope, and something that is a great place to start. Thank you very much.
Hi.